So let's finish this, shall we? Okay, let's finish this, shall we? So this will go to the final bosses of the game, if you couldn't tell. Finally, we've reached the end. You're the only one that's left now, the last symbol of the Almenga Empire. Once again, you've been waiting for me. And once again, you came after me. After all this time, I finally understand now who I really am. My long search for the truth about myself is finally over. But I've still not found answers to all my questions. There's still one part of all this that I don't understand, and that's you. Who are you, Brunhilde? What was your role in all this? I was an accident, or maybe it was intentional, but in either case I was something the hand of fate was not expecting. An accident? You already know that Sigrid was meant to have a child with the destined power, and you also know that she gave birth to 2 children instead of 1. Siegfried didn't know whether this was supposed to happen or not, so he treated us both the same. That's why we were both sent to Levier, in accordance with the Hand of Fate's wishes, in order to gain influence in Kiergaard. But my existence was obstructing the Hand's desire to take over your mind. By protecting you, I made you strong enough to resist. That was not my own wish, but that of the other element. The other element? The final missing link, Sigrid. As the Hand of Fate transferred itself into your body, a part of Sigrid was somehow instilled in me. You could say that I am here to carry out Sigrid's will, to do what she was unable to do herself. Perhaps it was the Hand of Fate's own power that inadvertently gave her that ability. A part of Mother exists within you? I am not a fractured personality like you are. I am me, and me alone, but a part of me is the same as Sigrid, no more than a strong will or desire. But it was strong enough to guide my actions, and strong enough for Siegfried to notice. He thought I was somehow her reincarnation. That's why he began to follow me instead of the Hand of Fate. In any case, Sigrid's wish was fulfilled. You became strong enough to withstand the Hand of Fate and complete your destiny on your own strength. I don't know if it's because of that, or because Siegfried is dead, but her will has finally begun to fade. Only now, I feel truly free. I am no longer being held back by anything. We can finally settle this once and for all. Wait, why do we still have to fight? Weren't you working together with Siegfried? Our 3 countries are united, just like he wanted. Isn't that what you wanted as well? I was no less destined than you were. If you didn't need the Hand of Fate, then neither do I. It was you, under the influence of the Hand, who had me sent back to Almenga. You tried to get me out of your way, but I refused to play his game. I wanted to take your place from the start. I have no desire to fight you, but if that's what I must do to end this war, then I will. My purpose has already been fulfilled. It doesn't matter what happens to me now. Let's put an end to it. So we're the final battle with Brunhilde, who is quite powerful, by the way. She's in level 88, has about 6,000 HP. Pretty good stats. You don't need to bother stealing because she doesn't have anything. Nothing really too special about this. She does have some status effects attacks that do less damage, but, you know. And I realize, I forgot to replenish my item that I had. But that's okay. We're still gonna get a chance to go to the menu before the final battle, so that's something. But yeah, originally, like before I grinded, I had a lot of trouble with this battle actually. I mean, I was able to win it, but it was quite a struggle. So it should definitely be much more manageable now. So that's nice. Surge Laser, which is a much weaker attack, but I think it has status ailments, but it didn't seem to do it there, so yeah. Miss, really? Wow. That's kind of sad. Solar Flare! Very nice. That was so much easier. You don't even know. You don't even frickin' know. We get a purple herb and no money. We all gained a level, which is surprising, but now we're on level 86, so that's pretty sweet. Useless. It's all useless. I wouldn't say that. Are you satisfied? Will you finally give up now? I thought there was no reason you could be stronger than me, but I was wrong. I made you that way. Let's stop fighting then. I should accept my own fate too, huh? Well, I guess I knew from the beginning it was going to fail. That's why I've been holding on to this. What is it? It's a book that was removed from the Hall of Memories before you arrived there. This is the real last report, written by Mimir shortly before his death. In the end, he did find a way to reverse the summoning process. You mean I can be freed from the Hand of Fate? Yes. This book contains the spell required to exercise such a spirit. However, as a result, it will take on a physical form in this world. Oh, you know what that means, don't you? So it may be destroyed that way? Yes, but it may also destroy you. I've come too far to let it end here. If this is the only way I can get rid of him, then I'll do it. We've both been pushed around by the Hand of Fate for all our lives, haven't we? I've had enough of it. Let's finally get rid of this curse. Sounds good to me. Are you ready? I'm ready. Oh dear. This is what must be done. Are you? Ah! Brunhilde! Are you alright? Oh, yes. I'm fine. Uh-oh, I don't like the looks of that. I've never felt better. No, that can't be. But it is. Why not? Did you think you were unique? That there was only one possible host body? Ha ha ha, yes. I understand everything now. I, with both Sigrid's spirit and the power of the Hand of Fate, was destined all along. Everything was meant to lead up to this. Look at you now, how pathetic and powerless you are. Now you are the unwanted one. Brunhilde, I know you can hear me. Fight against it. Who are you talking to? I am Brunhilde, and Brunhilde is me. Unlike you, she has finally accepted me. Now we are one. We are perfect. This is the power that could have been yours, the power that you refused to wield. And now this power will destroy you. You've caused me so much trouble, so much pain. No matter what form you take, I will end this once and for all. Why resist your fate? You've outlived your usefulness. I'll show you how powerless you are without me. So this gives you a chance to go to the menu, which we actually do want to do, because I want to replenish my item, which I think is just like one item. One or two. Not by you. There you go, yeah, juice off. No, 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 no. So we'll go ahead and give you a diamond dust. And a purple herb. Why not? I think everyone else is pretty much fine. No, you're not. Okay. Well, we'll give you a diamond dust as well. Why not? We got plenty of them for some reason. I don't know why, but we'll exchange your gold dust with the diamond dust. I mean, this is the final battle, so why not? And your green herb with a purple herb. Oh, thank you for putting me down there. Okay. Go ahead and save, make the final save of the game. And let's do this thing! This world is destined to fall under my rule. There is nothing you can do to change that. Oh yeah? So this is the final battle. It's gonna start off with a fusion ray. So yeah, this is the Hand of Fate. Has 8,000 HP. And of course it's surrounded by different elemental fingers, which all have about 1,500 HP. They all have like the same stat, but they do like the top tier spells of their respective elements. So the thing is, yeah, if you grind it like I did, you're gonna have a much easier time. Because I actually almost was able to win this fight, but just didn't do it. But yeah. So basically, the Hand of Fate will resurrect the fingers, but I would still recommend taking the fingers down, because if they're all alive, you're gonna end up suffering a lot of damage, and that's not something I would recommend having happen. So yeah. Do a little aqua beam. But yeah, they do go down pretty quickly, so yeah. Do a little heal. Well, no, we don't really need to waste a heal. Although Jovian does also need to be healed, so actually it'd be smarter to do the heal to Jovian right now. So we'll do that. Column Strike would be kind of pointless, really. Inferno. Yeah, see, their spells, the damage will add up, so as you can see. Need to cure you, Rorschach. There you go. I don't have enough for Cure All, so we'll just... We do have enough for Cure, so we kind of need to do that to Mr. Jovian. Yeah, that attack's really more weak than most of them. Go ahead and do a Mendal. Why not? Yeah, I think we're okay this way. I think we are. We'll go ahead and do a heal. If I can find it. There it is. We got 6 of them, so it's alright. There you go. Inferno. That was kind of pathetic. Yeah, that attack is the most powerful attack in the game. Pretty sure. So you definitely want to counter that with a heal all. Like, without a doubt. Again, if you're finding you're having a really hard time surviving, then you'll want to think about eliminating more of the fingers, but I think I'm pretty much okay here. I think so. Let's go ahead and do a dark matter. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. No, would you quit doing that, please? Little Mendel. Need to gain your MP back up. Yeah, see, now he brings this little douchebag back. But we can take him down pretty quickly, so... There. He's already gone. So it matters not. Yeah, I think we've pretty much got this. Can we do, we can't do cure-all. Almost. Wow. That was so much easier. What a difference grinding can do in this game. Brunhilde, can you hear me again? Stop. Don't get any closer. What's wrong? Well, what's going on? I see. I finally understand now. All these feelings, all those desires. It was frightening. Losing yourself like that. I never imagined it would be like this. If you're back to your senses, then come here. You're wounded. I understand what it was like. I understand how it felt, but you didn't need it. You made it on your own. Now it's only a danger to us. Enough, Brunhilde. You need help. Let's get out of here. Whoa. No! The Hand of Fate is something that should not exist in this world. And this is the only way to truly destroy it. No, you can't mean... This is all I can do for you, Daniel. Now please, let me. No! I won't let that happen. This place has already seen too many useless deaths. If I could resist it, so can you. If I could live with it, so can you. Don't do this, Brunhilde. I'm not like you, Daniel. I can't resist the temptation. It's my own fault. I've always wanted the power that only you were given. I sacrificed so much for this. This curse. If anyone should be doing this, it's me. I remember again, Brunhilde. Now that my mind is free, I remember everything. Everything that happened between you and me. I remember how we lived together as children in Levier. I remember how you always watched over me. I remember all the things that the Hand of Fate took away from us. I won't let you die because you're my sister. You're the only family I have left. I'm sorry, Daniel. I've always been the one to protect you. Brunhilde! Well, that happened. Jovian? When did you get here? Is it really over now? Yes, it's all over. We've won, and the Hand of Fate is gone. I should be happy, shouldn't I? Daniel. Let's go, Jovian. We have to live. That's our responsibility as the survivors. We have to go out there and create a better world. We have to do it. For Brunhilde's sake. Yes, we must live on. Na 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 na. I can still hardly believe we're standing here right now. The war just went on, and the stakes got higher and higher. Pretty much. It almost feels like a dream, doesn't it, Daniel? Yeah, I guess so. Jovian, this is what you've been fighting for too, isn't it? Peace between all three countries? Yeah, you're right. Things didn't turn out the way I was expecting, but yeah, this is what I've been striving for all my life. I just wanted to make sure that you'd do everything in your power to keep this new union together. Of course I will. Why do you ask? Hey, you two! Everyone's waiting! Yes, I'm sorry. Everyone, I know it's been a very difficult time for all of you. We've all suffered. We've all had to make sacrifices. We've all lost things that were important to us. But those days are finally behind us now. The war is over, and it's you, brave men and women, who have made it possible. Over the course of the war, 3 nations have ceased to exist, but there is no need to mourn that loss. Instead, we must celebrate the birth of a new country, a country to represent our undying dream of unity. As of today, I declare the Republic of Elysium a reality. There you go. I will do everything I can to make our dreams into reality. I will ensure that the wishes of every region, every city, and every tribe are respected. I want no one in this country to feel like they're being occupied, or that they're second-class citizens. I want to form a council of representatives from all former nations to lead this new republic, headed by an elected president. For now, I will stay in charge in order to watch over this fledgling nation and guide the necessary transformations at the upper levels of government. As soon as the country is ready, elections will be held for president. Any citizen who wishes to stand candidate will be allowed to do so. But I will not run for election myself. Instead, I will support my friend, and in my opinion, best person to lead the country, Jovian Knight. What? I'm sorry if I'm letting you all down by making this decision, but I don't think being president of the Elysium Republic is the right job for me. It almost feels like my work here is already done. This may be ironic coming from a man who has always been longing for peace, but I fear I will grow restless very quickly. This country is now on its way to stability and unity, but there are still many places in this world engulfed in strife. I am ashamed to admit how little I knew about Zelmany or Almenga before this war began, and I know it's the same for many of you. And how much do you know about the countries beyond that? There is so much in this world none of us have ever seen. I want to see these things. If I have a natural talent of bringing peace, I want to put it to use. Anywhere it's needed. I've already discussed this with General Nishal. Once my task here is done, she will show me her homeland and its surrounding region. Hopefully one day I can come back and tell you about these foreign lands and do my part to help bring all nations, not just these 3, closer together. I would not have made this decision if it wasn't certain that others here could take my place and do just as well, or even better. I have complete faith in Jovian, and I know that the country of Elysium will flourish under his command. I've given everything to make this dream come true. All I'm asking from you is to honor this one wish. So there you have it. Well, that's that. Is this really what you want? I guess I just can't sit still. You're fine with running in my stead, aren't you? If this is your decision, then yeah, but please understand. Just promise me we'll meet again. I'll come back someday. That's a promise. Well, then we'll have to say goodbye soon. Just, don't you think it'll be lonely being all alone again? Alone? If there's one thing I've learned during all this, it's that no matter where you are, as long as there are other people around, you're never alone. Jovian, a few months after the war, he won a landslide victory and became the first ever president of Elysium. Angel received a promotion, became general of the old Royal Third Legion. Yar stayed as an officer of the Elysium Army. A year later, she announced a surprise wedding. Bo appointed Attorney General in the new Elysium Parliament. Shiro returned to Blackwater and picked up his duties as mayor again. Boss, the war over, he returned to his giant home on Mount Bosch. Kaiser retired from the army and lives out his days in peace, frequently visits Bosch for a game of chess. Eander, unable to leave military life behind him, he took charge as commander-in-chief of the Elysium Army. Fitch, restless as ever, embarked on another journey to see more of the world. Jusoff returned to Alfheim after Daniel's departure, happy to have brought the story to a good end. Cole politely declined all offers from the army, choosing instead to go to study at Faraday University. Joe vanished not long after the war. Coincidentally, so did a significant part of the National Treasury. Ryan became official representative of Zelmany in the new Elysium Republic and remained popular until his death. Aaron stayed at Ryan's side as captain of the Matrek Guard. Jasper worked within the Matrek Guard for closer cooperation with the old Kierguard army and marked by his marriage not long after. Merrick lost his temper one too many times and was laid off, now spends his days writing depressing poetry. Sid wrote an epic ballad about his adventures, departed on an equally epic journey to find someone who cared. Teed, propelled by his connection to the Elysium Army, went on a massively successful tour and attained instant stardom. Tiffany stuck with Teed and finally achieved world fame. Klaus tried to start a feline rebellion, but failed to proclaim himself misunderstood, wrote an unsuccessful something. Luther settled down in Kiergaard and turned the old Levier orphanage into a school. Van Rushel volunteered as part-time leader at Luther's school, but his subject matter is questionable. Bartoli opened up a whole chain of item stores all over the country and inadvertently became one of the richest men in the world. Mako briefly worked on a book about war, but returned home to report on rebellion within the Pharaoh Republic. Carson became the youngest minister in the Elysian Parliament and went on to have a highly successful political career. Sally used her savings to buy a merchant vessel and grew up to become a crafty maritime trainer, often having good business in war zones. Outside using the money earned during the war, he retired from the mercenary business and opened a restaurant in Maple City. Mike became a cook in Outsider's new restaurant. His mercenary steak is now renowned. Alex returned to the sacred circle where he was chosen as the new Elder Druid. Richard enjoys a quiet life at the forest once again. Nadja, with Jusal's help, managed to restore the water spirits and continued living in the lake. Hawk? Apparently we didn't get Hawk for some reason. But trying to think of who that is, I don't know. Harvey started a profitable business as private military consultant. His first client was none other than Perius. Shadfork set off on a pilgrimage to become an even greater warrior. Tongwu we didn't get for some reason. Sormus currently practices eccentric martial arts on the peak of Mount EA. Stromgard, having finished his exploration of the Elysium Republic's territory, moved westwards into Kaeska. Mandela, annoyed with the lack of decent treasure left in these lands, she travels onward. Johnny opened a casino in Matrek and amassed a fortune. King never left his master's side ever again. Cool. Nomad, anxious to get back to work, he began investigating a city reporter to have sunk into the ocean. Marion resumed her activities as headmistress at Faraday University, but would take some time off to help her brother every now and then. Darwin finished his thesis and became professor of the magical arts at Faraday University. Venkel continued painting but refused to sell any of his work, instead giving them away free to charities. Deuce returned to Cento Temple, where one day he would succeed Gallius as head priest. Orlando reluctantly moved into Cento Temple and became an instructor for young warrior monks. Ice, considerably shocked by his encounter, he disappeared only to emerge later as a grizzled dragon hunter. Evelion took on his original form and became guardian of Valdu. Seth embarked on a journey to the Holy Empire of Rokane, where he would play a significant role in a later war. Soth stayed at Cento Temple in an attempt to cleanse himself of his sins. Shin vanished from the face of the earth the day the war ended. Francesca. Pretty sure we recruited her, but I guess it didn't save. Whatever, I don't know. Fror stayed in Elysium for a few years before returning to Assyria on a quest to find Kella and destroy the Brotherhood. Griever, after rumors about her true identity started spreading, she vanished without a trace. Tarly agreed to become official representative of Elming at the Elysium Republic. Bruce took Leonis' place as general of the Royal Fourth Legion. Deke attempted to combine his teleporter and the portal key, but his first experiment transported him to another continent. Marcelo discreetly moved his activities abroad after he became the target of a police investigation. Mist shifted his focus onto the secret of immortality and would not be seen again for 15 years. Derek wrote a best-selling novel about being dead but disintegrated into dust. Rock, after some negotiation, Highland joined the Elysium Republic without him as representative. Paris stayed with the Highland division of the Elysium Army. Nikolai, as head blacklist for the Elysium Army, he would ensure the country had the best become equipment for decades to come. Peter, disgusted by the fact that a man was chosen as president, she moved out of the country. Gilbert rebuilt his ninja school somewhere, but its exact location is a closely guarded secret. Rorschach is rumored to have returned to his old ninja clan. Yomiko disappeared together with Gilbert and Rorschach somewhere in Kiergaard. Riyadh said something about owing a lot of people and ran off. That makes sense. Mai founded a new magic school but felt that her abilities were not sufficient, appreciated, and left it behind in a huff. Walona. I think we recruited her. Midian, tired with the restless life in the army, he returned to his island to spend his final days. Royston remained at Elysium Catholic for the rest of his life and regularly leads tourists around. Jan Angwa left the Elysium Republic with an unknown destination, but not resurfaced for almost 3 decades. Nishal returned to her native country of Gojistan and served the Khan until an invasion by the Rokane Holy Empire. 15 years later, Daniel accompanied Nishal to see her homeland, then traveled further west on his own. Okay, they should really give you more time to read that, but whatevs. Okay. So it looks like we got some nice artwork. And the credits, Exit Fate. Created with RPG Maker XP by Enterbrain. Cool. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it doesn't matter how many characters you recruit. The ending doesn't really change. So, that's kind of sad. But yeah, that's Exit Fate for you. So overall, I did like the game quite a bit. You know, it had a pretty interesting story and pretty likable characters, and obviously a really good soundtrack. But it was basically a collection of like really good songs from other games. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It would have been nice if there was some more, you know, like original music, but you know, it had a really good collection of songs, so can't fault it for that. But yeah, parts of the game did seem to drag on. There was like a lot of stuff that was just filler and just, I don't know, just didn't seem really necessary, but you know, a lot of games do that, so what you gonna do? But yeah, overall, I would say this is a pretty good game. If you're into Suikoden and games like that, I would definitely recommend trying it. Music, in-game music taken from Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9 Tactics, Suikoden 1, 2, 5, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Wild Arms 2, 3, Xenogears, Tej's Song, Aesthetic Dialect by Orchid, Hand of Fate Battle, Grand Finale, Postludium. See, there was some original music, it would seem. The Kiss by Hooverphonic. So at least there was some original music, you know? So that's nice. Thanks to James Sharp, Sigva Aid, Charlotte Barrow, and Daniel Goldsmith. I wonder if Daniel Vineyard was named after Daniel Goldsmith. I suppose it's possible. I suppose it's possible. So I kind of like how they show like a little like kind of portrait of Daniel, Brunhilde, Angel, and Jovian. That's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, that's Exit Fate for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this certainly wasn't one of my more popular projects, but it was still fun to do. And those of you that watched, hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah. See if there's anything else, but that could be it. Yep, that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Good stuff.